Oh, what is going on, everybody? We're back. More of Walter. It's Walter Wednesdays, after all. I feel like I've set myself up quite well with this underground lifestyle. So, it finally happened. We made a bed. It's been a week. It's been a long week without Walter. So let's check out the bed. See what happens with it. Oh, look at him. He's so cozy. This is the most comfy place beneath the earth for sure. I should try to sleep a little bit. Oh, I'm so happy he finally has a bed. Well, he's going to go to sleep now, so thank you all so much for watching. I'm just kidding. Of course not. That would be such an awful thing if I just did a 2-minute video of me having him jump in bed. I'm going to let him sit here for a minute and just slightly relax. I'll probably have him go to bed at the very end of the episode. Oh, his eyes are actually slowly starting to drift away. But yeah, I mean, it's a new week. It's a new Walter Wednesday. I always have to say thank you all so much for making this such a special little series. In some of the comments I was reading through for the previous episode, you guys were talking about how like this is the best part of your week, and it's just like so relaxing to be able to just jump in here and see more of it. There was another comment that was asking, because there's multiple endings, obviously, if I would be interested in going back to some previous episodes going back to the game after I finish a first playthrough to check out and see what the other endings would be like. And I would absolutely love to do that. So rest assured, even though one ending may end this game overall, I still would love to see what happens with the other endings. And yeah, I don't know. I know I should probably let Walter slumber a little bit. Oh, there he goes. His eyes are getting a little bit more drowsy. So I'm going to let him do his thing for just a little bit. I know it's the start of the episode, but we're just... We've been waiting for this for... Oh my goodness. We only have 97 days left. We've been waiting for this for so long to actually build a bed. It's been 300 days. Over 300 days now. So Walter needs his beauty rest. He needs his... just calm sleep. I don't want to touch anything because I don't want him to open his eyes back up. And I'm guessing you can't actually edit or mess with any of the pieces of decor in the room. Z. Oh, look at him. He's so comfy and cozy. I'm really hoping that he'll do like another dream sequence. I know he was like tripping out when we had the mushrooms, but yeah, I want to know what happens when he actually falls asleep. It may be absolutely nothing. Oh, does time go a lot faster? I think time goes a lot faster. Jeez. Yeah, that's going by really quick now. And the music stops too. So he really is just in a very deep slumber. I'm going to give it another solid minute before I disturb him. Because I still do want to go back up to... There's so many things. There's so many things I still have to do. Because I still need to climb up that one rock where I was growing the mushroom, where I did it wrong the last episode. I need to go back to the top of the cave. Oh, and I need to go through the darkness with a mushroom. Oh, there's so many things. There's so many things to do. Okay. All right, I'm going to give this another 30 seconds before I wake up Walter. So let me go ahead and just look through these, though, real quick. Yeah, really the only other things... Obviously, there's the Halls of Eternity. I feel I can do that. I can do that at any point. Because, again, time stops when you go in there. So that can just be an endless adventure. And then we have... I don't remember if I don't think I actually went and explored that. I don't think that actually leads to anywhere exciting, to be perfectly honest. I'll double check it. I still need to collect a ton of coal. I need to collect more moss, and I think I needed one more disappointment. I think that was the third thing that Face needed from me. And then, oh yeah, the gold. And thank you all for reminding me. Somebody in a previous episode had mentioned that it takes 3 Maddox to actually break the glass, but there's no explanation as to what happens on the 3rd Maddox. Will it just shatter the glass, or will it shatter the glass and the pickaxe at the same time? If that is the case, that is a no-go at this point, because I need to collect more shards, I need to collect more materials, and all that fun stuff. Unless I can stumble upon a 4th Maddox somewhere in the game, which is a very real possibility. So I'm going to go ahead and wake up Walter. Walter? Walter? Walter's not waking up. Yawn. Oh, that scared me. Oh, sorry, Walter. You freaked me out there. Okay, I think the time is actually moving at a normal pace right now. As in, I don't think the sleeping actually changed it much. It's diminishing by very odd numbers. So let's go from 19 to 1, so that's 8. 16 to 9. It's like the number system for what is done in here in this particular house, because I have paintings and other things with the time going faster. It doesn't make sense. I think it's an interval of numbers rather than just like a solid, like, oh, it's 8 seconds at a time. Oh, hold up. You know I'm gonna grab that. Yoink. Yay. Oh, there you go, sliding. No, wait, what are you doing? I didn't mean for you to read a book. Okay, let's go, Walter. Let's go to the top. That is our next objective, because I really do want to... Oh, okay. I really do want to figure out how and what I need to do to get on top of that one little ledge. Let's see if anything has changed there. Yeah. Yeah. The king is almost done with his sleep. I only have to stay the course for another couple months. Oh, that's a new piece. A new thingy. All right, let's get this auto walk feature going. Let's get them all the way to the top. Let's take a walk. Also, I feel like I should probably... All hopes involved. I hope that the big mushroom grew in the right place that I needed it to. And with that overall, I should probably grab a glowing mushroom just in case that upper area ends up being extra dark and spooky scary. I have no idea, but I'm going to grab one just in case. And I'm also curious too, obviously there were only 3 dream sequences that Walter went through when he was doing his thing, eating those mushrooms. But now that I've actually seen the top, I wonder if that will change anything. Like if maybe there's going to be some different dreams that he'll have. So maybe I'll eat a couple mushrooms just to see. But it takes up so much time, like in-game time too. I don't really want to waste a ton of my Walter time with all of this. Because I feel like we're really cutting it close with a lot of this right now. I know it seems so far, 97 days. A little over 3 months, but we're essentially cutting all that by a lot. That's technically only 12 more episodes if I'm going in real time and not considering any more of the reduced time that happens in the game, specifically in my little house. So one thing that I could do that I've been thinking about a little bit is ending the episodes inside of the Halls of Eternity, because that way technically an entire week can pass without me having to worry about losing time. So I could come back, obviously, when I re-record a week later. Sorry, got something in my throat. I could come back at each week interval and only have, actually really have no time pass at all between each episode. So I can technically keep this at like 97 days for a very, very long time if I stay into the Halls of Eternity. Unless there's a weird twist with it where you can't actually do that. Walter. Oh, you know, I'm gonna grab that. Let's see, how many do I have after I pick up this one? Probably what? I'm gonna guess 72, because I didn't read the last one. A 66, not even close. I think I needed 100. All right, let's get in there. I'm ignore you. I see you, but I'm already going in the door. All right, we got a lot to cover in this episode. I am very, very excited for this. And I know I've mentioned this before, but there are areas that have changed a bit since I've last been there. More so that happened a lot in the very beginning of this series. The water filling up, the stalactite, I think? Stalactite? Stalagmite. Which one is the top? Which one is the bottom? I think it's stalactite. I may be wrong on that one. That needed to fall. Needed to have moss grow to jump down. One we just discovered very recently was in the library. A piece of the ceiling was cracking and ended up falling. Finding the second or third mattock. I can't remember which one exactly. That one had a crumbling floor. It was less so of a timing thing, but more so of me just standing on it until it collapsed. But I'm curious to know what other areas I may not have gone back to recently that have changed. Because with the map here, really the Halls of Eternity is probably one of the only places I have yet to go back to see what, if anything, has changed. We've seen the king, the glass hallway, the fountain with the crystals, face, the library, the moss, all of this upper area here. Oh, this was another timed one. Not very long, but it was timed. And then all of this upper area, everything on the right-hand side, is the sulfur mine, as well as the coal mine. And actually, I just realized I can build another thing here. There's one other thing I cannot reach that I have not been able to get up to. And I think I know how. I need to bring a mushroom. I need to bring 2 mushrooms really far down. So maybe I'll do that at the ending of this episode. It's kind of hard to explain. It's down here. Actually, here, I'm going to just walk over there real quick since I'm literally standing here. Also, you guys in the last episode in the comments were saying that the episode seems so short. It was like just shy of an hour, and every time I make videos, obviously with these long series, I usually like to keep it like at around an hour, and I always get like super like aware of anytime I'm over exactly an hour and try to kind of wrap things up, because I feel like, oh, nobody's gonna be watching it for that long. And then you guys always surprise me with everything that you're saying, like, it was such a short episode, it was too short, it wasn't long enough. And it's nice to hear that, knowing that people are actually going through and watching these whole series and waiting for them to be longer. I guess this is just a time to kind of address some different comments. Someone else had mentioned a few episodes ago asking if I could add in some type of like annotations or I guess like timestamps would be the best way to say that for the game. Because I know not everybody has a full hour to just sit and watch this, and they'd rather kind of get to each point of interest at a time. And I mentioned that I would love to try to do that. I'm still trying to figure it out, trying to consider it. It's definitely a lot to have to add in on top of my normal workflow. I am a one-man show here, so I'm doing my best to kind of keep up with different requests, different ways to improve the game overall, or just my videos. This right here. So this is what I've been trying to figure out how to get to. I have not been up here yet, to my knowledge, and I'm assuming I can grow a big mushroom right here. Oh, sorry, my face is probably in the way. I always forget my face is going to be on the bottom right of the screen. Right here. So this is where I have not been. It is on the map right here, and it just goes up basically, sorry, this way, over to the, just above the sulfur mine. So I feel like that's a secret area that I need to bring mushrooms down to. So we're going to go ahead and try that at some point during this episode before we let Walter take a nap, take a nice little nap. Not a nap, he's going to take a wonderful beauty rest in his amazing moss and wood bed. But yeah, this was a fun one to try to figure out and discover. It took me so long to realize I literally just had to stand right here in the center of this for it to collapse. I thought it was another timed event and just nothing was happening. I think part of it was slightly timed because of the wooden support beams. I think it was like slightly cracked, and maybe over time it loosened a bit more to where I could actually stand over it and make it break. But I always thought that was kind of funny. It ended up being so easy and such a quick little factor to get another Matic that I just didn't get it, apparently. Oh, and also I mentioned for Face he needed moss, coal, and I thought it was another disappointment. That might still be true. I don't think it is anymore because he wanted the gold coins, not the disappointment, to my knowledge. I may be wrong on that. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, that's the menu. Actually, I wonder, what are the controls in the game? Okay, hold, click to walk, double click to idle walk, right click is action button. Great. Oh, I didn't know you could, oh, I didn't know you could hit space and double space. That's kind of nice. That's good to know. I've just been using the mouse the whole time. Just figuring it out. I literally just found out a couple episodes ago that you can right click to pick stuff up rather than going up to the text prompt up here and clicking it. That was a revelation. It was a great revelation. All right, into the depths. Please, mushroom, work. I really hope I put this mushroom on correctly. We've got the doom and gloom music going on. Walter is strolling through the caves. Oh, I forgot. I was going to take another picture of my housing area. Oh, and this is another area. Oh, no, that's just nothing up there, though. Unless you can actually dig through that wall a bit. So that's another reason why I don't want to break the glass, because I don't know if there's more walls and areas that I can break through. If the Matic breaks, that is. But maybe I can find a fourth one. Maybe, just maybe, I can find another one. Uh-oh, Walter froze again. There he goes. Sweet! And then I think you go up one more thingy, and then I'll have it right up here is where I was growing these mushrooms. Yeah. It's definitely one more little upsy daisy. I really want Walter to give me some more words of wisdom, his little pieces of information. Just little Walter quotes. It's funny because almost every single episode too, I have this initial feeling of nothing else in this game can surprise me. Nothing else new can possibly show up. But every single time something new happens and it surprises me. And I'm about to explore 3 to 4 unique things in this episode. Hopefully I'll get to all of them. But I'm always reminded each time of like the little things that kind of change the game and just make it so unique. All right, here's the moment of truth. Tell me what it is. I'm not gonna look. I'm so nervous. Did I do it right? Oh, I did. Yes. Okay, cool. Oh, I'm so excited. All right. Oh, did I want to grab a mushroom? It's okay. Let's just climb first. Yes. New areas. Ooh, that's a big jump. Good job. Turns out I want to go to this place after all. Oh. All right. What are we gonna find? Oh, we gotta crawl. Are we finding more darkness? Or is this just gonna be a disappointment? This is gonna be a disappointment, isn't it? Let's see what hidden delights await me here. Oh, this is gonna be a disappointment. I know it is. What are we gonna find? No! A dead end. Well, this certainly isn't the reveal I hoped for. I now have 7 disappointments. What else should I have expected with that? I just wasted 2 weeks trying to get up here, and it ended up being just a small crevice in a giant cave system. Oh, yeah, I love this game. I love this game so much. All right, let's do it, Walter. Let's jump. You got this, boy, buddy. Whee! All right. Let's go up into the eternal darkness. It's going to be a bit of a trek. It's going to be a bit of a journey. So stick with us. Walter and I. So yeah, I gotta bring some mushrooms back down. I don't think... I mean, now that I know that some of those secrets can lead to absolutely nowhere, I have a feeling that the other one that I pointed out that we walked by earlier is also just going to be a disappointment. But I kind of think that Face does need one more disappointment. So I'm going to go back over to him at some point too. Maybe this episode, maybe the next one. Because I might be able to get a little bit more wisdom with that. This area is not unknown. This actually brings you down from another area that's off to the right. So I don't need to worry about this over here. Aw, our little spider buddy. His flower is still gone. I would only assume it grows once. I thought maybe it would be like the mushrooms, where they grow back every so often. Alright, let's pick up one of these little mushies. And let's get up to the darkness. Yeah, I've only been up there once. Twice? I've only been up there once. Just when I discovered it the first time. Yeah, I think it was just the one time. Yay! Glowing mushrooms. I'll handle it with the utmost care. Alright. All the way to the tippity top. We're gonna climb it up. We ain't never gonna stop. I do have quite a bit of mushrooms out here, too. I really don't know what I'd do with them now at this point, though. At least this many. I guess really if I really wanted to, I could kill time quite a bit with these. It takes away a few hours of your time whenever you go into a dream state. Also, I always forget how cool the cave system looks when it's lit up like this. Because usually I just grab it when I'm at the top before jumping on the mushroom up to the darkness area. Yeah, it would seem that I'm trying to figure out all of the different objectives that I need to accomplish now at this point. The biggest one that stands out that may not have a direct impact is Face, because he just gives me just basic information. Not basic information, but he tells you things. It's not like he opens up pathways, or he might. I really don't know. It doesn't seem like it though. But we still need the musical instrument. There's one more instrument that I'm supposed to get. Other than Face, again, Halls of Eternity, go back there. I feel like I should just walk forever. Keep going towards the halls. I need to get two more crystals for my room. Musical instrument, crystals. I need the gold. I guess technically that's one. And then of course one of the objectives of either jumping off the cliff, waiting for the king, or escaping up and out through the well area. Which this might lead us to the right path forward, depending on what we kind of discover up here, now that we have a glowing mushroom. I have no idea. Maybe we'll find the other instrument piece when we're up here. Maybe we'll find another medic when walking through this area. This area is not the same without the very deep, undulating bass, scary music, but it is still unsettling. How dark it is, how isolated it is. Because even within the lower levels of the cave, you still have the just overall knowing that other creatures have been there, other people or things have built structures around you. When you're coming up here in the upper catacombs, I guess I'll call it. It is so desolate. It's so isolating. So scary. Yeah, everything is still darkening quite a bit. So I wonder how far up the upper stairs we have to go to actually be able to see anything. Because we essentially completely lost all sight once you get close to where the other shade was. But maybe because he's gone, you will have a little bit more light. Or it will stay dark and then lighten back up as you keep walking forward. Because we'll just kind of have to figure that out and find out very shortly. That will be known. For how long this is. I really wish I had a map that like plotted out this entire upper area though. Like what if there was an upper map room? That'd be cool. I still don't even know why I have this little mine actually saved here. I mean, it was nice to get the sulfur at first, but I don't really need it now at this point, it seems. And I've played this game so much now, like, I don't even really need any of these individually saved areas. And especially since I've saved this map picture, that's made it 100 times easier. 1,000 times easier. Trying to keep my eye out in case there's any extra little secrets in these backgrounds or on the floors here. I've noticed that you can't plant the mushroom anywhere in this darkness. And I think actually we have the staircases coming up here very soon. Very soon? Maybe? I guess we'll find out. Oh yeah, it's getting way darker. I feel like it's getting even darker than usual though. I know it's not, but I feel like it is. Here we go. Zooming out a bit. This is where the little upper area is going to come into play. We can start walking up. Shortly. Soonly. Yeah, there it is. Shwoop! It's very dark. I'm sure you guys can barely see it on your screens. I know the darkness, the brightness doesn't always come through on recording, especially depending on what kind of screen you're looking at. What's that? It sounded like metal clinking together, like bing, bing. Yeah, so I haven't tried coming up here now with a mushroom since getting past the other shade. So what's gonna happen? My path is slowly disappearing. Very quickly disappearing, actually. I can still see just a slight... No, it's gone. So my sight is completely gone now. I think we've leveled out. I don't think he's going upwards anymore. The camera kind of focused back on him. This is around where we would typically see the other shade, or whatever he is. So now that we've passed, will we start to see some light again? I just had a thought. What if I have to take a purple and a green mushroom all the way to the top at... What if I had to bring them both all the way to the top, to the well, so that I can trampoline up to the tippity top and get out? That would be a nightmare. It is quiet. Music is probably recycling right now. Yep, there it goes. Yeah, I have a strange feeling that that is what is needed in order to keep going. Oh no. And yet again, still no light coming from this. I know there was, I need to keep an ear and an eye out while going through this darkness. It is a long path, so stick with me. I know this is just pure darkness, so you're staring at two little eyeballs and myself. And hearing my squeaky chair. But I need to figure out what is going on. I remember passing by, it was almost like a pillar that stopped me from seeing Walter as he passed behind it. And I recall hearing like different types of footsteps. Like it was more dirt than slappy. That's kind of why I wanted to take the mushroom, so I could see better. But I don't think this is doing anything for me. And I know they don't lose their luminousness, their luminosity, their luminescence. So this truly is a dark, dark area. Walter, where's your light? Do not eat. It'd be my worst nightmare if you just decided to go and eat the mushroom right now. I guess while we walk, I feel like I always go through the map too much. Yeah, so I'm looking at the upper area right now for reference. The place where we jumped up to. I'm trying to keep an eye on Walter at the same time here. The place that we tried jumping up to and got a disappointment. That area looks very similar on the map to the one that we were checking. the game freeze again? Yeah, it did. Okay. It looks very similar to the area, at least in terms of the map itself. Of why is he looking up? By the way, Walter, what you looking at, buddy? Is that normal? Oh, maybe it was just the auto. Oh, he is going upwards, by the way. Oh, yeah, he is going up quite a bit. So he's not walking left. He's actually like walking like way up like that. Oh, that's interesting. Let me go have him keep walking. Let's take a walk. Nope. Need to go this way. Let's go. Cool. All right, what are we going to pass by? So now that I know that he's going upwards, because I wasn't too sure if he was just going sideways or if he was doing like a slight upwards. But he's going pretty high. Pretty high up. And I also don't want to like talk too much right now, because I'm like trying to focus on what I'm hearing or what I'm seeing on the screen. Because I really do feel like his eyes are indicators in this moment. I feel like things are getting a little bit more slappy. Is it just me, or is he slapping a lot more? Oh, good old slappy feet Walter. Okay, I think he's evened out now. Nope, now he's going up. Yeah, his eyes are definitely indicators. Okay. Wait, what? Okay, we're slappy? And now we're in grass. Where do I go? Wait a second. Am I going a new way? Oh, there's a fork in the road. It seems to be an alternative way to the top. How do I know where the fork is? I guess I'm going this way. I really have no idea how I'm walking in this direction, but I'm doing it. I don't know if I'm going the right way or the right fork. But we're going up, and we're going right. What? I still have my mushroom. Man, I was really hoping the mushroom would help me out with this. Oh, man. Oh. Okay. I think I just went through some type of cave. We're in a different place, different area. There's light. What is this? Still have my glowing mushroom, which is great. Whoa. This is a big cave. Don't tell me it's phase 2. Wow. Look at this. What is that? Seriously, what is that? Is that supposed to be there? What is this? Another living being? It seems to be sleeping. Walter. He doesn't know. Maybe it was his biggest dream to be a unicorn one day. It didn't work. Oh, he's so innocent. Well, there's the answer to the other Matic. I'll grab that in a second. I'm gonna hold on to the mushroom just in case. Oh, poor Walter. He doesn't even know. He doesn't know what death is. I'm gonna put this on a save list. I'm getting rid of the sulfur mine. Get out of here. No, don't take a walk. I'm going to save over that. Yeah, sulfur mine, get out of here. Yes. Okay, so now we're in a whole new place. Where in the world are we going? What is that? It's probably a slight glitch in the game, not gonna lie. Where is it? Some noises going on up here. Ooh, this is really weird. Oh, it's only because of the mushroom that light is pulling across. I don't know if I'm supposed to have this over here. Am I going to find the last instrument piece? Is that what's going to be up here too? That would be incredible. Look at all these little areas. What? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What? What? Do I leave? Oh no. Uh-oh. What is this? What the? Something feels odd about this cave. Yeah, something seems really odd about this cave. Got a super crystal? I'm gonna eat the mushroom. I don't care. Oh, of course. Of course! Of course I was only one mushroom away from tripping. It's okay. We'll get through this. We've all seen this before. We know what's happening here. It's time for a drink break. Nice little sody pop. Okay, cool. Man, I just wasted so much time on that then. A strange and beautiful dream. Alright, I'm totally... Am I stealing all this guy's books? This book will keep me company at home. Welcome, friend. As the former owner of this book can't make use of it anymore, I feel no guilt in taking it with me. I now have 31 books at home. This book will be fun to read for sure. I now have 32 books at home. A strange book. This one is called Never Ending Notebook. Oh, I wonder what that means! Sorry, I just screamed at you guys. We finally found it. We finally found the book that never ends. Do you belong here, book? I better take you to a safe place. I now have 34 books at home. Does this book contain the clue I need? I now have 35 books at home. Okay. Just so much new stuff here. What is going on? This is incredible. I mean, I've got a Matic at the bottom, so we're good with that. I'll pick that up before we leave. This is a creepy secret tower. Like, what are we gonna find up here? What is that? Is that ashes? Also, the poor birds. And like a rat. Oh no. Pick up? This will look better in my home. I love that. They're making bone meal. This is really odd. This is really weird. All right, let's climb up to the top here, I guess. This ladder's broken, unfortunately. There's no way out. Whoever lived here made sure of that. Oh, and I can't get up there. Can I repair this somehow? There's a key up there. What? Oh, what? This is so cool. A stork is making a nest up there. It seems. I don't like storks. Oh. All right, what is this? All right, let's let it zoom out, I guess. Little Starky. What does this key go to? Oh, yes, please. Let's let this thing zoom all the way out. What? All right, where's the stork, though? Also, I love how we just have this giant, beautiful mountain range in the background. All right, we're still zooming. Let's just get this. Let's get it going. Also, I'm definitely taking a screenshot of this on my little mappy map. Yeah, let's overwrite that one. All right, how far out is it gonna zoom? It's still moving. I'm just gonna let it roll. Oh, Walter. Time is still moving at a normal pace, by the way. Or at least I think it is. Double check it right now. Yeah, there's no specific time change weirdness that's going on with this. Also, how tall is this freaking tower? Boom, boom. Down. Oh, Walter just sat down. I'm guessing I'm gonna have to come back here and wait for the stork to fully build a nest so that the key breaks, so that the pipe breaks and makes this key drop down to the floor. But I still have no idea what the key goes to. maybe the key leads to a way out. That's a possibility. Boom. Down. Oh, this is so cool. Alright, did it stop moving or is it still zooming? I think it's still zooming out. Trying to focus on like one piece of the camera on like the corner of the screen. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to zoom out much further than that. So let's go ahead and save that over one more time. Then we have this magnificent view. When will my longing end? Oh. Walter, sometimes you make me sad. It's okay though. There's no explanation to the bone meal grinder either. Man, I really do want to get up there. It really do be beautiful outside. All right. No, it is still going up. It is still zooming out, by the way. Ever so slightly. Yeah, because we're getting a little bit of a better view of this. I'm not gonna rush things. I'm gonna let this roll. Because maybe we'll see the old bird once it gets to the very top. What? I don't think it's moving now. I could be wrong though. I could be wrong. Yeah, I think that might be it. Just try, see what else we might be walking over to. Man, we are so close. So close to salvation from the underground. You know, it is still moving up, by the way. I'm looking right here. I'm kind of keeping my focus here, and I notice that this has been slowly disappearing a little bit. I think if I keep walking around, it changes up. But yeah, the last little tiny piece of the cobblestone is... Oh, now it's expanding. Now it's pulling away. I don't really get this too much. Oh, well. We kind of ruined it there either way. So yeah, it seems like this is a timed event. I'm glad I kind of stuck around, waited a little bit of extra time, rather than just completely rushing through it. Yeah, so let's go check out the... Let's go get the other pickaxe. Now I can go hit the coin wall again, because then I'll have 4 pickaxes. I didn't know that. That's amazing. I'm really glad I waited before actually hitting that. Actually, is there something over here? Walter's struggling a little bit. It's okay, though. Oh, this game is incredible. See, any secrets over here? Nope, but I can hide. Okay, I'm gonna check one more thing over here just to make sure. See if there's anything I can interact with. Poor little mousy. 2 birdies. And it's like a porcupine died in there. Just bones and spikes sticking out. Man, look at this. Look at all this fresh greenery. Walter's never smelled such fresh of air in his life. Yeah, it's all boarded up. I think this is more so supposed to be like a cross-cut examination of what the house is supposed to look like. I don't think it's actually just overly exposed like this. For the sake of the game, of course, they need to make it visible for us. So it's not like you could just jump like whoop onto the grass from here. I think there's a legitimate... It goes all the way around. I don't know why it's so hard to navigate over here too. These like spiral staircases are a little difficult for Walter. It's okay though. He's getting it. He's figuring it out. All right, so I have to return here then for whatever's going on with the bird. He said it was a stork, right? So maybe he'll drop off my my baby brother. Also, I need to inspect this hole, because what's going on with the hole? I need to go grab the pickaxe from Mr. Unicorn Man, and... Let's see, can I interact with this? I was holding the mushroom, so I didn't really have a chance to, like, mess with anything down here. No, I can't. Okay. All right, let's grab the other pickaxe then. Also, was it... Ooh, maybe the mushroom was super helpful. It is a little dark down here still. But why? Why is that little hole there? Tell me. Oh, wait, actually. Can I keep going this way? Nope. All right, that's fine. My mind is blown every episode. How do I keep not knowing these things exist? I'm so glad I listened for the crunch. My little crunchy feet. All right, let's keep it moving. Let's go grab that other pickaxe. I think there was another hole in the wall right where the skeleton was that you could potentially go into. But because I had the mushroom, it didn't give me the option. I'm guessing. All right, we got this. You got this, Walter. Just keep on going. Keep on going. You got it. You got it. Poor guy. Well, if you're no longer going to use your pickaxe, I'll gladly take it off of your hands. Your poor, poor cold hands. A handy medic, useful for harvesting minerals and for breaking through fragile walls. I now have 2 times medics. No, I'm so sorry. He just wanted to be a unicorn. It's all he needed in life. Sadly, I guess I'll take it from him. Okay, well, that seems to be all that we can go check out here. So let's go to the other top area. Let's take a walk. So yeah, it didn't seem like I had any use for the mushroom whatsoever in any of these areas. Also, this is still kind of glowy up here. Don't know what that is all about. Probably just a pixel that accidentally got painted. Not gonna lie. But you can never be too sure. All right, this is gonna take a little bit longer just to get up to the next area. Not too much longer from where we're at. So hang tight and we will get to it. This is a long one, by the way. This is a long episode. I hope this is everything that you had hoped for and wanted. I know I'm loving it, so that's all that matters. So I'm enjoying the time spent with Walter. Yeah, and I think this is about to take us into transitioning into the other area. Yeah. So there's some of the cave that we're walking past and through. Perfect. Now we're into the normal area. Yeah, so his eyes, they really do direct you down a path. So I'm walking down and left, and then eventually I'm going to go back up and left. Sorry, up and left. This is such a vast area, too. Such a huge area that we can't even see. All right, looks like we're evening out. Going down a little bit. So I think that's where the fork was, actually. So is there another potential way to go? Like if you got to the fork, if I went the other way? But still up and off away from the... I think there's multiple paths up here that I just don't know about. That I can never see. Yeah, because now I'm going straight. Now I'm going up. Out of the gravel, into the slappy. And I don't think this is too far off from actually the upper area here. All right, looking straight now. Go back up. I hope you guys can see what I'm talking about with the eyes. They're pointing on the actual direction. So right now he's pointing up that angle. Back up. It's very steep. I wonder if it's just a staircase that he's going on right now. Oh, I'm so glad I got a screenshot of that. That's so cool. Yeah, so let's get to the well. I think the well is really the last part that I wanted to check out in this episode. And I feel like maybe I should just go ahead and leave Walter up to the top. I know I just built him a bed. I don't know if the bed... I don't know if I should stay in my house anymore. Because the time goes by way too quickly. I don't really want that to happen. I'm in the same mindset as all of you who comment, mentioning that they don't want this to end. I don't want it to end either. I love jumping into this and exploring more and more each time. Honestly, my real hope with this game, of course, finding the ending and exploring the different options of the endings. I really want to try to find another game that is similar to what this does. This is such a unique game overall. I doubt it's going to be easy to find. Because there's games that are like very relaxing and they last essentially forever, like Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing is a very relaxing, easygoing game, but this game has so much heart, has so much intrigue, so many secrets, so many puzzles, so many unique things to explore, to discover. And I don't know what else would have the same kind of atmosphere other than like RPGs or like building games like Minecraft or things of that sort that I can think of. But if you guys have any ideas, please let me know. Because this game won't last forever, unfortunately. Unless we plead for the developer to make an expansion to the game or something. Or make The Longing 2. Oh, it'll just be called Too Much Longing. That one will last for a century. Not 400 days, it'll last for a century. That would be incredible. But honestly, I think the most incredible part of this is... Obviously, I have 400 days. It's 365 days in a year. We're only 97 days remaining, and I've only been playing this game for the past, I think, 3 months now? Yeah, about 3 months. So basically, this game only lasts for 4 months rather than over a year. Just because of all the time thingies that you can do. Depends on how you play it, though. Like, I could technically just sit in my house, continue to light a fire, and make time go even faster. I could hang out in the halls of eternity forever and never have a second go by. Or I could explore just general parts of the cave. By the way, I'm walking straight right now. He's just going straight ahead. I could go explore some parts of the cave and keep a very standard countdown and stay within that 400-day period. Oh, I need more paper. I just realized that. I need more paper for all my paintings. Walter loves painting. I need more paintings. Okay, now we're slightly going up. This is such a trek. This is such a long walk. And I'm gonna be so sad if I needed that mushroom up here. All right, Walter, take me home. Take me home, Walter. I know you know the path. Yes, there we go. All right, we're about to go into another area here. We just went behind some rocks of some sort. Maybe this is a secret area too. No, okay, it just leads you here. Yeah, just like the other one on the top right. All right, sweet. So we're here pretty quickly. That wasn't too bad. Only took like 8 minutes or something like that. Ah, the light. Cool. So let's go over to the well. I don't know why I had to think about that so hard. Also, I'm going to reset this because that's the most boring save point I've ever done. Oh, is that coal I see? Is that some amazing pieces of coal? You know it is. Alrighty, 72. Look at me go. Oh, give me that coal. Give me that coal. Don't you dare disappear on me. Don't you? No! The worst day ever. Alright, can I interact with these rocks in any way, shape, or form? No. Okay. Let's keep going. Ba-da-ba-da-da-bow. Ba-da-da-da-bow. Scooby-doo-ba-bow. Ba-da-dum scoob. This is very precariously placed. This little wooden... Oh, I see you. This little wooden piece. I think that's where we found the extra bed piece, to be perfectly honest. But I feel like that's a trap door that is going to lead towards... Or something's just going to drop out of there. Like my last instrument piece. Where is my instrument piece? I just need one more piece of the instrument. That's all I need. Also, was there something over here? No, there was not. Okay, just checking every nook and cranny just to make sure. Yes, please, give me that coal. Give it to me. 74 coal. Also, for those of you who have made it this far in the video as well, give me some, I'd love some great feedback. I think I left a couple points of quiet and just no commentary when walking through some of the areas. Do you prefer if I try to keep up commentary throughout the entire video, or do you like that that little bit of, I guess, resolve? Small moments of silence in between some of my expositions. Oh, sorry, I was like, wait, why is there a ladder here? I forgot that was there before. But yeah, let me know. I'm actually very curious what you would prefer to just kind of see overall with these videos. To be very frank, I feel slightly awkward if I don't talk. Just because I feel like I need to continue to generate at least some type of commentary. But I know that's not always needed, especially in a game like this. Okay, so we are going over to... Perfect. We are in the well. Let's see what we find. All right. This is as far as I can walk in here. So it is zooming out as well, just like with the other area. So I'm gonna let this sit. I'm gonna use the mouse as a reference point for myself. That way I can see it as it zooms out, making sure it still moves. Because sometimes it's really hard when it's very like small incremental movements. Like right there. No gap, and now there is a gap. Yeah, so this is continuing to zoom. Yeah, this is zooming way out. Oh, this makes me nervous. Oh, Walter, careful with your slappy feet. He's looking around. He's like, oh. If it is still moving, it is very, very slight. My eyes are like tricking me, and it like, it's almost like the picture is like squeezing a little bit more. It's very interesting that you can't walk further than right here as well. Why are these sounds so much louder too? So that's right on top of it. If it's still moving, we'll see a tiny little gap open up between the cursor and the cave itself, which I think it is. Maybe not, actually. Yeah, it's just kind of sitting there. I don't see it moving away from the cursor at all now. I wouldn't imagine. I don't even know what we'd have to wait for. My only thought is that as you continue to wait here, maybe at certain intervals, the blind man and the little troll end up putting the bucket down to get some water. And maybe during that happenstance, you have the option to grab hold and let it reel you up. But this is only a theory. Yeah. What place shall I visit today? Yeah. Doesn't seem like really there's much else I can do here for now. I would love to do more. Do I need to put a mushroom up here though? Dang it. What if I need a mushroom? That's gonna be really sad if I do. Let me see if anything's changed at the top. Again, it has been 2 weeks now since we've last explored up here. I'd like to know if maybe the rocks have dislodged a bit. Maybe there will be a new piece of information. Because now I know I could get the gold coins. I can talk to Face since I have a 4th pickaxe. I got that weird crystal. No idea what that does or what I can do with it. Game froze again. I don't know why it does that every once in a while. It's not game breaking at all by any means, which I'm glad. The bright, almost said underground, above ground. All right, anything over here? Spec stones. What a tragedy the exit is blocked by granite. Even a mattock won't help me here. So close and yet so far. Okay, yeah, still the same. Still the same. Oh, give me that. Yes! Alright, let's go and save this location. Rather than this crappy one. Right? Yeah. Right? Yeah. Yes. Alright, well. I think I'm going to go ahead and leave this episode here. We're in a very precarious spot. If I were to walk all the way back down, that would take probably 20 minutes. Not even going to lie. And I could just have him auto-walk. Let me know in the comments. I can always log in and have him auto-walk back to his house in the meantime, like after this episode's over. I won't do any actual content if that's the case. But yeah, I'd like to know and check out some of these future areas. But I'm going to go ahead and leave this episode here. If you all enjoyed this, make sure you hit the like button. Share it with people that enjoy interesting long play series like this. Very relaxing games. Let them know about the series if you want to see more people experience Walter in all his loveliness. And of course, leave a comment like I was mentioning before about any other similar games like this that you should recommend I check out. And if you guys are just happening to stumble upon this channel for the first time, thank you for being here. Consider subscribing. Hit the bell notification that we know exactly when I'm uploading. And as always, you all are awesome. You all are amazing. And I cannot wait to see you all in the next video. Later.